was epic. Charged RC, Blackpool Weekender 2024. Let's check it out.
Look at them all. Good morning, everyone.
All right.
Morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
September the 28th and 29th, racers from all around the country descended on the lovely seaside town of Blackpool for 2 days of epic RC racing. There were on-road classes, off-road classes, and there was the oval classes, all under one roof. And what an absolutely fantastic event to get all disciplines of RC racing under one roof. Now, unfortunately, for personal circumstances, I couldn't make the Saturday like planned, but here we are Sunday morning, and this is the pits in the Nork Olympia ballroom. Look at how many people are here. It's amazing. All with different cars, ready for a full day of racing. So once everyone had set up their pitting area and signed in, over on the off-road track, it was time for the drivers' meeting. I wasn't running off-road, but as you can hear there, a round of applause for Chris and the organisers for such a fantastic event. But it's not the off-road track we're starting on. Let's start with some absolute carnage. On the Sunday, running on the oval track, we had F1 and F2 stock cars, 1300 alloy and ABS bangers, and a lot of action and destruction. Now, oval guys and girls, I do apologise for my naivety, but at first I had to figure out what was going on. Was it a case of who made the most damage? Was it a case of who got the most laps? But after a quick explanation from Paulie, we could see there, it is the most laps that wins points in the race. However, not everybody is there to win races. Some people are there for the pure enjoyment of smashing their car into someone else's. Now, at some point, I do think I might build an F2 stock car and paint it up in my dad's old livery. However, I imagine it might take me some time to get used to purposefully crashing into people. I crash a lot, but that's not on purpose. These guys are looking for it. A couple of times I even saw people pinned up against the wall and full pelt, they go straight into them. There we go, pure carnage, parts all over the oval. Thanks to both the Northern Bangers RC Club and the Wolverhampton Oval Car Club for putting on two fantastic meetings on the oval circuit. Guys, they are new clubs. Make sure we go and check them out on Facebook. If you're an oval racer, give them that love and support that new clubs need. After all that carnage and chaos, I tried to find someone from the Banger clubs in the pits, but I couldn't. They must have been out racing. But wow, take a look at these alloy shells that just bend and crumple under all the impact, and are just paddle beated for the next round. What I really loved while I was walking around the pits and speaking to people was the fact of how diverse this pit lane is. So many different classes, so many different cars. It was an absolute joy to see all under one roof. What's happening, guys? You alright? What we're running? GT12? Oh, you two are on the heat after me, aren't you? I think so. Minis. So I run the minis and then you guys were, or you were at the beginning of the day anyway. What have you got? Can I have a look? Is that alright?
Yeah.
Look at that bit of kit there. I need to get one of these, I think. I was watching you guys go around and it was ace. Do they grip really well? They look like they're proper stuck to the track. And is this just your set of tyres?
Oh, yeah.
So this is where I was spending the majority of my day on the Sunday. It was GT12 National Round 1 and me and the guys with the minis were supporting that event. Being able to marshal these cars, wow, what an absolute class this is. Pop Along Carl had a go with his GT12 over the weekend as well. But I really love the body shells that come with these cars. They look fantastic. They look like they grip for days. But look at the speeds that these guys are achieving. It was great to watch friend of the channel, Aaron Turner, whipping around this circuit, the blue car there. So I guess after playing YouTube for a little bit, it was time to do some racing myself. And it started really well. I'm at this. I'm car 2, am I, for this heat? Yeah. I didn't even know my number, so I had to check with YouTube Zone, Andy Robinson, RC. Guys, if you love your vintage, if you love your Tamiya, make sure you check out Andy's channel. But it didn't start well. I had a poorly car. This was round 1 of practice, so I thought I'd got away with it at this point. I'm going to be stuck here. And it was a trip back to the pits. That's loose, isn't it? I don't think I've ran that fast in a long time. Luckily, it was only a short distance. But while tinkering with my car a couple of nights before the event, I forgot to tighten the mesh between the spur gear and the pinion. Schoolboy error. And in the rush, well, you can never do anything when you're in a rush, can you? Grandad's Brum Brum's not working.
Oh, no.
So a quick sprint back to the track with very little time in the practice round remaining. Ah, where did I put my handset? And I've lost something. I put my handset down somewhere and I don't know where I put it. It's there. And there's the buzzer. No, it's still poorly. So between the practice rounds, it was a quick and easy fix, just sorting that meshing out. And there was one more round of practice. And during that practice round, I managed to secure a spot in the top heat for the 4 qualifying rounds that were to follow. Now, I probably don't need to tell you, but as you will probably know, I was running my Battcave Jok3r, as I have been ever since I started in this class. Feel you, mate. The pressure's building now. There was some really close racing at an affordable price, which people can get involved with.
No,
All the way around at full pin. What you need is a reverse.
Mr. Locker chirping up there after telling me that I don't need a brake, I need a reverse because I keep crashing. Unfortunately, he was right. I kept getting really weird snaps of oversteer. Couldn't figure it out. Thought I was driving on tape. Thought it was my ride height bottoming out. What's happening here? Just could not work it out. I'd had an impact with a bit of exposed barrier, but I couldn't figure out what was going on until a couple of days after the event, when I realised that I'd cracked the rear pod plate. Steve, work going on the car. What we doing here, mate?
Some softer tyres on the back, mate.
Softer tyres.
Yeah.
What softer tyres going to do for you? Bit more grip?
Hopefully, yeah, I've got too much front end grip, so who knows? We'll try it. Plus the heat. And if not, we'll go back to the 35.
That's it. Time to try it now, mate. Time to try it. What you running? HR3.
HR3 with Satan 20.
That's the one though, isn't it? The Satan 20 for a brush motor. It's definitely the one. That's what I was running. Well, good luck, mate. Just don't finish ahead of me.
I'm gonna try.
Look, that's going to make him go faster. One thing that really took me back over the weekend was how many people came up and spoke to me. Thank you all for your support. It was really, really appreciated. I appreciate all of you, and it makes me feel like it's worthwhile putting these videos out on YouTube for you guys. So, anyway, over to the off-road circuit. The off-road circuit was being looked after by the Southport Radio Car Club, and what an event they've put on. Make sure you show them some support. If you're a buggy racer, get down to their tracks and see them. They seem like a great friendly bunch. And if we can get hold of a buggy at some point, I think this is somewhere that I want to visit as well and have a dabble in the off-road stuff, which scares me slightly. It was great to watch some pit friends race in classes I hadn't seen them before. Steve running with his Tamiya, and InsideLineModels' very own Mr. Crompton, Paul Crompton, bringing home a win on the Sunday with a very fast RC89 sticker on the front window. BRCA were also there with their pop-up track, letting youngsters have a go. But I want to take this opportunity to say thank you to the team, Chris and Laura, and the Charged RC team for putting on such a great event. There we go, there's Paul's sticker. If you was there, if you enjoyed the event, if you plan on coming to a future event, let us know in the comments. Guys, we really need to support events like this to make sure that they continue. It was great to finally meet the Pop Along guys, and let's make sure we blow this event up. So Charged RC 2025 is another epic one. Guys, do all that good stuff for me. Like and share. If you haven't already, bosh that subscribe button. If you like your RC car related videos, check this next video out and I'll see you over there.